From the Virginia Foundation for the Humanities and with good reason, I'm Allison Quantz, and this is The Short Listen. During the Gilded Age, to be painted by John Singer Sargent was the thing to do. He captured high society in all its glitz and glam. But the stories behind the paintings are romantic, eccentric, and even dark at times. This week on With Good Reason, we speak with Donna Lucy. Lucy is a Virginia writer whose new book tells the stories of 4 women painted by John Singer Sargent. On the cover of Donna Lucy's new book, Elizabeth Chandler stares out, melancholy and tense.
She was one of the famous so-called Astor orphans.
Lucy tells the story of the grim boarding school on an island where Elizabeth was sent.
The guardians who were overseeing the orphans wouldn't permit her to come home, even though she was an Astor and had all the money in the world.
As a young child, Elizabeth suffered a hip disease.
Doctors strapped her to a board for 2 years. She had to just lie immobilized for 2 years. Thereafter had a terrible limp.
By the time she limped into the London studio of John Singer Sargent, she was 27 years old. Sargent, who painted hundreds of high society men and women of the Gilded Age, saw something special in Elizabeth.
And he immediately said, when he saw Elizabeth, that she looked like the Madonna with the eyes of the child, meaning Christ. So she had this saintly quality.
He made her portrait very quickly and later regretted it.
After he finished it, he said, "I'm sorry that I painted you so sad. I wish I could do it again and paint you happy."
Elizabeth Chandler is one of the 4 women chronicled by Lucy in Sargent's Women, 4 Lives Behind the Canvas. There's also Elsie Palmer, daughter of the railroad tycoon who founded Colorado Springs.
Elsie grew up surrounded by adults, and her mother was very sickly, and so she made Elsie her confidant in a kind of cruel way. She would tell her that she was going to die and that she was going to have to take over the care of her 2 younger sisters, which led her at a very early age to be older than she really was.
At the ripe old age of 35, Elsie, now a nursemaid to her quadriplegic father, shocked the family. She announced that she'd been carrying